Hi, this is Anton again. I observed a very interesting point, that is, whenever I discuss the social issues like capitalism and the consequence of capitalism and stuff like this with any friend or family, they immediately the immediate reaction is, well, Anton, you're complaining about these things too much. They don't like to be disturbed by talking about the problems with the system, or we're talking about starvation in this world, or the real problems of this world. They don't want you to mention such things. They want to talk about the hockey game last night or something exciting, the royal visit, Kate and William are coming to Ottawa, things like this. Something fun. How was your weekend? Let's talk about something fun. Let's have fun talk or gossip. Let's complain and gossip about other humans and things like this. Any discussion about the real situation in this world is immediately kind of, oh, I don't want to go there. Let's not talk about such things. Come on, you are like, this is the comment I heard, you are like a broken record. You always play the same record. You always talk about the world problems. Well, I am living in this world, and this world has a lot of problems. And that's a concern, a deep concern for me. I'm not interested in talking about the royal wedding or the cricket match or the hockey game or, what kind of some latest, greatest thing. Come on, yeah, we can talk about such things. We can enjoy everything that is here. But we cannot turn a blind eye to the problems of this world. And now that as I walk in this process, I see bullshit almost everywhere. Even if I go to a doctor's office, I see bullshit. How the money system works. You go to a doctor's office, he's most interested in making money. You go to a lawyer's office. Today I was at a lawyer's office to do some land, property, title transactions, buying and selling stuff. And guess what? It was all about, the guy wants to make money. He's part of the system. The system is geared to make a profit. So the lawyer, when he gave the bill he broke down to thousands of pieces. There are tiny little items. Everything is a little price, a fee for every little thing. And you add up, it comes up to a substantial amount. Well, if you ask him, why are you doing this? Why? Because he will say, well, I have to survive too. I have a family. I have to take care of them. I have children. So everyone is participating in abuse to take care of their family. That's a fascinating thing. Perhaps very few people in this world or in this system who are out there just to rob money and just to have fun. No, perhaps it looks like most people who are in this system are there to earn a living so that they can take care of take care of their family. But inevitably, they end up participating in abuse. So the lawyer today, his primary goal is to make as much as he can so that he can take care of his family. Fascinating. But in that he cannot consider other people. Other people also have families. So as he was going through the bill, breaking the bill into pieces and explaining each item like HST and this tax and title transaction fee and registration fee and title search fee, that's when to search your land, your parcel of land, to see if there's any pending issues associated with this particular parcel of land. So for that they have to hire another company who will do the search for you. Right? And all that costs money. There's a fee for everything. Because this land is owned by certain groups, and everyone has kind of a right to this particular place. So, I mean, what is this? This earth belongs to humanity. We own this earth. Every human being owns this earth. Like Bernard Pullman said once, earth is a round table where every human being has a chair, has a seat rather. No one is excluded. The way these people, the capitalists and the system right now is operating is like, land is owned by some company, the title of the land is owned by yet another company, the history of the land is owned by yet another company, and all these guys make money. You have to retrieve their information, you have to pay a fee because they maintain a database. To search their database, you have to pay them a fee. A fascinating how the breakdown of each fee. I wish I had that paper with me right now. I can read all row by row, every item, how he was charging. And it's fascinating. And of course, there's somewhere something called insurance. There you have to pay a certain insurance. So buying property, when you buy a property or a house, you will realize that, how the money system, making money, making a little fee, making a little profit out of every little thing. Of course, if you take a mortgage, there is money making there, every fee, every application have a little application fee. So at one point, I think we changed the payment from monthly payment to bi-weekly payment. So that our monthly mortgage payment, we want to do it bi-weekly instead of monthly or whatever, or vice versa, whatever. So when we made the request, the lawyer said, well, even to change that, there's a fee. Because originally we request type A, now we want to move to type B. So that change requires a little fee. How nice. Well, I'm not here to blame the lawyer or the legal system, but what I'm here to say, we have a system in this world today where everyone is somehow trying to make a profit because they have no other way. If the lawyer does not come up with all those fees, he cannot maintain his lifestyle. He cannot support his family. He cannot afford that, whatever lifestyle he has, his staff, he has to make money. And his staff, they also have families. See, everyone has a family, directly or indirectly. Either you are taking care of yourself or you are taking care of yourself plus some other people. So you need that income. So therefore you participate in some kind of a bullshit job to give yourself that income. And if you are unable to do any sort of a job in this system, you will resort to illegal means. So you will become a drug dealer, or you will become a prostitute. You will become something horrible out there to do just to survive. You have to live. You have to eat. In countries like Bangladesh, China, India, they will work in most destitute working conditions. Will work in factory or impossible, like very difficult physical, mental life hazardous working conditions you will place yourself in because you need an income. You have to work. You have to earn your living. You have to feed yourself. You have to feed your family. You have to have a roof over your head. The basic survivals. So the whole system, if you look at it, is geared for survival. To pay rent, pay for food, pay for health care, pay for clothing and whatnot. Just to survival is what most people are struggling for. Not everyone is working hard to go on a vacation. First of all, most people work hard to survive. And if something left, they will go on a vacation or have some fun with it. We are so blind, as a humanity, we are so blind. We accept and allow this deplorable capitalistic system that we have created for ourselves. We have created the legal system. We have created the medical system. We have created the abusive industrial systems. We have created everything. We have created the unions. We have created the labor force. We have created the concept of supply and demand. We have created the concept of money. We have created artificially the concept of pricing and price control. These are tools of abuse that we have created for ourselves. We have created the banking system. We have created the mortgage system. We have created the lending and borrowing and interest rates and, compounding interest rate, annual interest rate, fixed interest rate, all this. I mean, what are all this shit? You live and you die. But in that short period of time, you have created such a hell on this earth. Who have created this? We have created this. As a collectively, as a humanity. You, me, everyone in this world have created this system as it is today. And worst is that we accept and allow this system as the perfect system. This is the system that is right. And if I mention any flaws about these systems to my friends or family or any person that I'm in a conversation with, they will immediately shut me down by saying, well, Anton, you're a broken record. You always talk about the same problems. So, if you're in a social gathering or whatnot, talk about what William and Katie doing today, or what Jennifer Anderson is doing today. I don't know, some Hollywood star or Bollywood star. Right now in Toronto, all the Bollywood actors and actresses are coming for a film award. Indian Bollywood Film Award is taking place in Toronto this weekend. So whole of India will be talking about what? About their Bollywood princess and prince and all the good-looking people from Bollywood. I suppose there's some kind of relief from their day-to-day suffering. It's just such a bullshit way to live. Talk about the sweet stuff, about acting, movies, what kind of telegram, what kind of hockey game, talk about all this fun stuff. Life goes on. Another day is over. Today is over for me. Today is over. What did I do? Capitalism is still here. Everything is still here. Nothing has changed. So effectively my life is a waste today. Because I am still participating in this abusive system and accepting and allowing this system to continue. I suppose if death come tomorrow to me, I will just die, leaving a capitalist system in place. That will be a sad way to die, actually. So until I die, I'm going to keep shouting. Yeah. No matter who trying to shut me down, I am not going to shut up. I'm going to keep talking about the abuses that are going on in this world. People are telling me, I get comments and emails saying, Anton, you are just complaining, Complaining about this, complaining about that. That's what I hear, some comments. Even my wife doesn't like it when I talk about these things, Like, I suppose human beings are so programmed to accept capitalism and the system as it is. And even myself, come on. I am not a saint. 3 years ago, I didn't talk about all this stuff. 3 years ago, 3 years ago, I knew even worse situation like this. The war in Sri Lanka was at a peak. People were dying in millions. Not millions, in thousands, hundreds. People were dying in war. I didn't talk like this. I said, well, war, let's see who will win. Let's see, cheering for one side against the other. I didn't care about world hunger. I didn't care about the capitalism. I was more interested in making money. How can I make money? How can I upgrade my career? How can I get secure my income? How can I have fun? How can I get a good deal? Which brothel can I go? Which girl can I, spend the evening with? What is the rate? It's all about me. Who can I donate to? Whom can I impress? Here's a little donation and impress them to make me feel good. So, 3 years ago, I didn't know about equal money or equal healthcare. I didn't know about all this. I am like anybody else in this world, pre-programmed to accept and allow capitalism and its abusive ways as it is. And then I will occasionally hear someone complain about there are 1 billion people starving, man. I mean, we all know about there are famine going on. People are dying from starvation. We all know. Is anyone here don't know that people are dying from starvation? Unlikely. So I knew about it too. I knew people dying in poverty. I have seen to my own eyes people crawling on the ground in garbage dumps looking for food. What did I do? Said, well, too bad. Well, I know, too bad. What can I do? Too bad. They are unlucky. Just to give a little, shake my head a little bit. Oh, too bad, man. What can I do? I'm sorry, man. What can I do? These people they're living off the garbage can. Maybe pray to Jesus tonight. Let's pray to Jesus so that He will feed all the hungry people in this world. And while we do that, we thank God for the unconditional and unbounded bounty He has given us today with a big fat turkey, lots of mashed potatoes, nicely cooked vegetables, a bottle of wine, nice company, cheese, biscuits. Look at my dining table. It's Thanksgiving dining table. This is one of the prayers I used to say. Ample bounty. The Lord has given me bounty. The table is full of food. Let's thank the Lord for the food on my table. And let all the suffering people, oh well, Lord, take care of them. But I'm not going to give a fuck about them. So it's not that I was being rude and mean 3 years ago. It's not that I didn't give a fuck about the poor people. I didn't actually care. It's like a naturally built-in innate indifference to the suffering of other people in this world. It's only like a news broadcast. You just flash through your mind. It just flashes through your television screen. You kind of, in a moment you see, oh, there are people starving in Africa or Bangladesh. You just see it in a flash and it just goes away. And that's it. And then, okay, what's next? Okay, let's cut the turkey. Let's have dinner right now. Let's open the blog. Please, cheers. Let's praise the Lord and let's have a glass of wine. Have a nice piece of turkey and enjoy the bounty that God has given to us. You know what I'm saying? And then sit around a nice dinner table, enjoy life. This is the life I lived. And I'm sure many people live the same life. 3 years ago, I couldn't think about anything else. It was there right in front of me. I saw it on TV occasionally. I saw it on the newspapers, okay, but it never clicked to me. Because I was a pre-programmed, still pre-programmed, but pre-programmed not to see these things. I only worry about my own self-interest. Now I am working with Destiny. Now I see, this problem. Even if one human being out there is suffering, God, it's my responsibility. I have to make sure that doesn't happen. And now I see more and more, there's suffering exists in so many layers and abuse exists in so many layers. Can even go to a doctor's office, can go to a lawyer's office, can go to a pharmacy. It's all capitalistic system and he wants to make money. You go to a pharmacy, he will sell you 100 items of medicine. You have a tiny headache, he wants to sell you everything. And on top of that, he wants to sell you an insurance. I go to Best Buy other day, an electronics store, to buy something. The thing probably costs like $15-20 and on top of that, he wants to sell me an insurance. So the insurance scam has come to know every product individually. So now I see it and it bothers me. Come on. Everyone wants to sell me something. They want to make a profit. The system wants to make a profit. So the whole world is right now geared for making a profit. So we see that very clearly, right? We go to China, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, everywhere. They want to sell and buy. That's the... it looks like the whole world is a one big corporation right now. Only thing, it's a shopping mall that's open 24 hours a day. They want to sell you till you die. They want you to buy things until you die. And even death costs you so much money, you know. You know how much a funeral costs in this country? You won't get a cheap funeral. About a month ago, I was at a funeral, very nice place. Everything is beautiful, beautiful place. I mean, I'm sure the funeral would have cost a minimum $25,000. Even at death, they will suck the blood out of you. And you can buy your insurance for your funeral cost. Do you know that? You can pay month by month $100 or whatever. So when the time you die, the insurance will take care of it. It's not a life insurance or anything. This is called funeral insurance, just to cover your funeral cost. Fascinating, isn't it? Yeah, I told my wife, you know, if I die, please don't even spend a penny trying to bury me or give me a nice funeral. Don't spend $10,000 or $25,000 trying to give, because I'm lying in a nice box in a nice fancy place, you know, beautiful flowers, and you are giving $25,000 for this company who will just, you know, just to celebrate the life of a dead man for one or 2 hours, or 1 or 2 days rather. I told her, just call the city of Ottawa, say, well, we have a dead body, please take him. That's it. The man is dead. Why do you want to spend $25,000 on him? To give a funeral? So some company can make money out of you. This is how abusive or profit-driven this world is today. Everyone wants to make a profit out of you from the day you are born till the day you die. And even when you are inside the grave, they will try to make a profit out of you. It's called graveyard maintenance fee. I mean, I don't know the exact name, but even inside the grave, they will try to make a profit out of it. If it is at all possible. Or they will bill your family, maybe your spouse or husband or wife who is, you know, still living. They will go after them and say, listen, your dead partner owes us money. They will charge you estate and try to take money out of you. So banking system, credit card industry, and all this mortgage business, you know, insurance business. Every arm of capitalism, they just want to make money, right? It's the very idea of making profit is an abusive thing. That's what I'm realizing more and more. And therefore, I am realizing even to purchase things is kind of abusive. Then you are participating in this buying and selling system. But what to do right now? We have to survive. We have to buy things. We have to buy a car. We have to buy a house. We have to live. We have to survive in this system. So, and if I, as an act of rebellion, if I don't buy a house, if I don't buy a car, then I have to live a very underrated life. Just I have to take the bus. Very inefficient life I will have to live. So what to do? So I have to participate in this. I have to survive in this system. So please don't do anything in protest. Don't say, okay, no, I hate the bank, so I'm not going to have a bank account. No, you can't do that. You have to have a bank account. Don't say doctors are abusive, so I'm not going to see a doctor. No, you can't do that. Don't say insurance industry is abusive, so I'm not going to buy insurance for my health or my house. No, don't do that. You have to, it is the system right now, you have to participate in this system. But very clearly see how abusive the system is. From every angle, every industry investigate. Who are they serving? Who are their masters? Profit making is the only goal, and shareholders are the only masters. The normal human being is just a goddamn slave. I mean, he has to pay for everything in this world. For all the corporations in this world, human beings have to pay for them. And keep the rich richer. The corporate executives in any industry is making millions. Right? So this is the reality of this world systems. So please, again, don't rebel against the system. Don't be a protester. Don't be a rebel. because this capitalist system will defeat you. So be an efficient soldier of this system. Get yourself an education. Participate in the system. Get a job. Have a good life. Get a car. Buy a house. Be a good life. But do the most important thing. Join the Desteni process. Join the Desteni I process. Be a Destonian. Stand up for life. In that way, while being an effective soldier of capitalist system and living a good life, you will participate in completely redesigning this world. You will participate in bringing equal money system into this world. You will participate in creating a practical heaven on this earth, so that every human being is supported by a system. You don't have to earn your roof over your head. You don't have to earn your bread on your table. You don't have to earn your medicine when you are sick. You don't have to earn your education. You are given all such because it is your birthright. You are given water because it is your birthright and you physically need water. You are given food because it is your birthright and you physically need food. And you need shelter, you need roof over your head. So Equal Life Party, when in power, will implement certain systems of life supporting system that will take care of you from birth to death. So within this context you may ask the question, so what employment will I do? What will I work? What will motivate me to work? Well, I'll tell you, money will not be a motivation. Responsibility will be a motivation. You will work for your own joy and self-expression, and because it is a responsibility now to work. And money is not a motivation. Because the concept of profit will not exist. We don't need profit. Because profit will create capitalism, competition. And competition will put us square one back to capitalism. So I am going to keep talking and talking about the problems in this world until equality is established here, until a system or set of systems are established here that will support every human being unconditionally. And I am going to keep talking, and until that is here. Although I am getting so many comments and hints here and there saying, oh, Anthony, you are a broken record. Keep going in like a broken record, talking the same problem. Why don't you talk something exciting and happy? Well, there is no happiness to talk about. Right? I mean, what happiness is there when 1 billion people are starving tonight? And they have no voice to even open their mouth and say, listen, I'm hungry, send me some food. Some people don't have that voice. Some starving humans tonight don't have voice. They are isolated, lonely, lost in some corner, destitute, disregarded, dismissed. So that is their reality. So when such is the reality of this world, I don't think I can talk about happy stuff. Yeah, Katie and William are coming to Ottawa in a few days. We could talk about that. So this is kind of bullshit, isn't it? Wanting to talk happy stuff. Let's talk about happy stuff. But yeah, I want to be happy too. I want to have fun in life. I am having fun. I'm not talking these things from a complaining, nagging tone or someone who wants to always bitch about the world. I am looking at from a common sense point of view. Look at this world, man. Look at the world. Everyone is suffering. Everyone is competing. Everyone is rushing to make a living. And that must be stopped. That must be changed. So that we can all live a nice life. We can all live, every human being can live a nice life. Can get a nice education, can have a nice house, can work, get a nice education. You can excel in your own self-creativity. You can become a self-perfected human being. And within that, even self-enlightenment is possible, if you so desire enlightenment. You cannot talk about enlightenment when everyone is starving. So, my talking will continue. It will never stop until equality for all is established. And those who are complaining and sending me nasty comments, I have one word to tell you. I'm going to talk more. Continue. I will continue tomorrow again on the subject that capitalism is abusive. Let's end it. Let's change it. Let's bring equal money system here for everyone to live a dignified life. Thank you. Please join us at www.destiny.co.za.